Before we make a start, we just want to make sure that you can hear us. So if you can hear us, please type 1, for example, in the chat box. If you can hear us, please type something. Type 1 in. Okay, great. And you can see us, please type 2. If you can see us,
Right.
okay, great. 1, okay. If you can see and hear us, type 3 then. a little quiz, a little game, sorry. Okay, thank you very much, everybody, coming in today. So you probably got the newsletter, got the LMO message, got our email. So today we're going to talk about this summer course. The full name is Immersive Technopreneurship Summer Course. So this summer course takes place, of course, at Xi'anjiaotong Liverpool University. Sorry, I just pronounced it again a little bit slowly. It's called Xi'anjiaotong Liverpool University. But today, while we talk, you will see repeatedly XJTLU. That's the abbreviation for our university. So when you see XJTLU, you will understand that's our university, which is Xi'anjiaotong Liverpool University. Okay, let's make a start if you're ready. Okay, well, I see somebody typed something in the chat box. So if you have any questions, for example, while we present today, just leave your questions in the chat box. We'll check them. We'll check them and answer them. Answer your questions. So please mute yourself, okay? Otherwise, it could be disturbing. Thank you very much. Let's make a start. Who we are. First of all, a little bit brief information about our university. Again, Xi'anjiaotong Liverpool was created by 2, let's say, mother universities. The first one is the University of Liverpool from the UK. And the second one, of course, that's Xi'anjiaotong University. It's one of the C9 League university in China. And the University of Liverpool, I think everybody's knows it. It's a member of the Russell Group in the UK. It's also a red brick university. So these 2 universities create our university, and that's why we are named after them. We are called Xi'anjiaotong Liverpool. Some fresh numbers to share with you. So at the moment, we have about 26,000 registered students, and we are tier 1 university in China. We are still very young. We were established in 2006, and we already have quite a lot of alumni who are either studying or working in many different countries now. And we have 2 different campuses. We have XCC campus, we have SIP campus. Today, we focus on XCC campus because this summer school takes place this summer at XCC campus. Right, this is how the campus looks like. XCC, I'm sure you'll find more photos and videos on the internet. You just type XJTLU Entrepreneur College, and in abbreviation, that's XCC. You'll find many other photos and videos on the internet. Okay, about the course.
All right. Thanks for the overview, Shida. Hi everyone online. My name is Joe. I'm the undergraduate director of the XCC Entrepreneurship and Enterprise Hub. So I'll move on to the fun part. Okay, I'm gonna introduce our Technopreneurship summer school, which will come this coming 1st to 26th of July. So in the coming 20 minutes, I'm gonna give you all the information that I could, hoping to convince you to join me in this coming July. Okay, so as you can see there, I've put a screenshot of the weather. This July, as you can see, it's within 20 to 30 degree, and it's a perfect weather for us, to have our summer school. It's a perfect weather for us to explore China. All right. So like what Shida mentioned, we'll be running the summer school this time around in our new campus, where we call it the XJTLU Entrepreneur College. In short, XCC is a brand new campus with top-notch facilities, and it's located in Taichung. Shida is going to brief us more about the strategic location of Taichung later. But just to let you know, you'll be having your summer school in one of the what we call the future university of the world, XEC. Okay, so what's so cool about us? Okay, so maybe I'll move on. Okay, so in compared with other summer school that you may find online or you might have attended, our Technopreneurship summer schools shift away from the traditional teaching methods. We are known for that. Okay, where we do not see, whether if you can look into our agenda online, you can see that there's no lecture tutorial. So we focus more on hands-on activities, doing projects, and solving actual real life problems. This is what we practice in XEC. So you can look into our agenda there. It's so much fun and so much cooler than the other summer schools available now. So make sure you look into our agenda, look into what we teach, and so on. And apart from that, if you look into it, we have conducted a survey to the students, and where they find that 5 full days of workshops might be a little bit tiring, so we have a break in between. And if you see here, on every Wednesday for the 4 weeks, we will have a field trip. So we will learn at the same time we explore Suzhou and Shanghai. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of a background, Taichung is located in between the city center of Suzhou and also very close to Shanghai. So you're experiencing the best of both worlds. So when I say that we are moving away from traditional teaching method, doesn't mean we move away from the important theories of entrepreneurship. So in fact, all our summer workshop activities are developed from actual modules that we deliver to our undergraduate students. Okay, just that we simplify it just to take the activities that we run. And when I say new, it doesn't mean that we have not run it before. Okay, so a little bit introduction about us. We are the Entrepreneurship and Enterprise Hub. We are known as the cool platform in XCC, where we teach all the entrepreneurship modules across the college to 7 different industry schools. So we are considered a cool platform. Okay, so we are expert in eventually in designing activities to foster entrepreneurial spirit in a very fun way. So at the same time that we learn the concept, the theories about entrepreneurship, management, marketing, at the same time we learn it in a fun way. And this coming Technopreneurship summer camp, we're gonna bring some of the activities that I've conducted to our undergraduate students, and we bring it to you. You'll be the first hand to experience our program even before joining our undergraduate. Okay, so as you look into the picture here, this is one of the workshop that I delivered in the last summer school. We eventually played the actual Monopoly game. So where students eventually like it, we did it in a way as that just like Monopoly, students will be acting as an actual entrepreneur, new startup, and they'll be buyers, and they'll be running around buying people's company, buying people's share, and in the end of the day, the winner, just like Monopoly, the one that have the highest number of shares, or have accumulated the highest number of cash in hand wins. So it's a very fun, cool game. At the same time, you learn about the concept of buying and selling startups and so on. And on the other hand, you see on the left side, this is what we call the labyrinth. Just like the last Netflix series, if you have watched, the Squid Game, is a very famous series. You will see that one of the game is to select which tile to jump, either left or right, selecting the correct tile to make you move forward. It's a group activities. So you need to memorize the correct way and work in a group in order to reach from one end to another end. So similarly, we have conducted it in our class. We draw all the squares on the floor, and the students need to work in group, and they need to give guidelines to the following members so that all of them will reach the end destination. So these are some of just to give you some examples of what are some of the cool activities that we usually run in our class, and we'll be amplifying it in our summer school. It will be tons, lots of fun. Okay, I'll go deeper into maybe next slide, Shida. Yep. So I'll go deeper into the structure of our summer school. Like I say, it'll be 4 weeks. Week 1, week 2, week 3, we'll be conducting workshops. We'll be having field trips. And week 4 itself, we're gonna go around Suzhou and Shanghai, to learn more about China. So, since you're here in China, it's much more important that you blend into the culture, look at what's cool here in China. Okay, so we separate all the weeks by theme. If you look into it, week 1 we focuses on exploration, week 2 on innovation, week 3 on transformation, and finally week 4 we go around and we have some cross-cultural challenges waiting for you. Okay, so let me go through week 1. Okay, so all these 4 weeks were developed to help you come up with an actual business plan. So in the end of the summer school, you'll be an actual technopreneur. You will have a business plan. You have something that might work, and there's something that you could apply. So we follow this week 1, week 2, week 3. So it's very important that you join us from week 1 to week 4 to get the full blend of it. So like every other businesses, week 1 always start with the exploration stage. So most of us, including me, I do not know what to do yet. So week 1 is just to generate ideas. We'll be giving you a lot of workshops to help to bring out your ideas. So workshops will be there.
In teams.
Yes, in teams. You'll be working with teams, and you'll be working with very qualified tutors in our EH department. Okay, so if you look into our agenda, if you look into it, Monday and Tuesday we'll focus on workshops to build your ideas. I'm sure that students might be very stressful with a lot of ideas that they have. Then on Wednesday we'll make a field trip to Shanghai, to meet some of the innovators there, and then we are gonna visit Shanghai, and then we're gonna look around into the local businesses of Shanghai. Okay, so after the Wednesday short break, we're gonna come back to Thursday and Friday, where we'll do a visual storytelling of your ideas with your peer members to further refine your ideas. So by week 1 itself, you should have a clear idea of what you wanted to do, or your business startup plan. Okay, let's move on to week 2. Okay, so week 2, the theme for week 2 will be on innovation. So from the ideas itself, you need to know how to amplify the idea, how to make it, how to operationalize your idea. So week 2 workshops are designed for that, and unlike the traditional lecture and tutorial, we're gonna put it into actual simulation. So if you look into our Monday and Tuesday, we're gonna use actual simulation softwares like Rewas. So students will be playing through the simulation as if they own the business, and there will be tick steps, there will be strategies employed by the students, and they will challenge each another in our camp. All right, so it will be a very fun simulation challenge. It's just like starting your own actual business, and the winners, people with the best strategy wins. Okay, so that will be our Monday and Tuesday. Okay, and then Wednesday we're gonna take a short break again. We're gonna go to some robotics museum in Suzhou, and we're gonna go for some, if you have time to spare in the evening, we're gonna go to the water town in Suzhou, and it's a very nice place. I'm sure Shida knows a lot about it, as we bring a lot of tours to water town.
You will have fun.
Yeah,
you will have fun.
Yeah. And when we come back on Thursday and Friday, this is a time where we put our ideas, we put our challenges into prototyping. Okay, so it's very important that we are able to generate our ideas. We put it into artifacts to show investors or to show people what we have. Okay, so we have prototyping workshop. If you look into the picture here, these are actual sessions that we have conducted in our university. Okay, so students, we have this cafe challenge where students needed to develop or design the cafe for us. And when I say design, it doesn't mean that it will end here. the winner of this competition, we are eventually gonna take their design, and we're gonna open an actual coffee shop based on that. Yeah. So it's a very fun prototyping activities. If you look in the picture here, this is one of the creation of our students where they utilize Legos, 3D printings, everything they could think of, into their idea, into the coffee shop. So we're gonna replicate this. Most probably we're gonna do it again in the summer school. So it's gonna be real fun. Okay.
Coming to week 3.
Yes, coming to week 3. This is the time that we wrap, all the things that we learned from week 1 and week 2. So this is time that you come up with an actual business plan that could sell. Okay. So the Monday and Tuesday we will have a dream hackathon. Okay. So you start from scratch. You look into what are the SWOT analysis and everything, putting together an actual business plan. Okay. And for the final week, I know that students might be a little bit tired, so we're gonna stay back in Taichung and explore beautiful Taichung. I'm a Malaysian, and the first time that I reached Taichung, I eventually fell in love with Taichung. This is this actual story, just to let you know that Taichung is a very beautiful place, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. Okay, so and as we come back, like I say, this summer school doesn't end just by getting a certificate that you participate in the summer school. So all your projects, all your ideas, all your business plan that you have created, you will have a chance, not to say a chance, you will be submitting your project to our flagship event or flagship competition, Dream Chasers competition. It's a global competition that joined by a lot of different students from around the world. Okay, so participants of our summer school will be the very first to submit their idea to us. So if you look into the picture here, this is one of the global university who won the 3rd place last year, MUIC from Thailand. And other than that, we have another 4 more global universities who eventually made it to the top 10. Okay, so we hope that this time around, the winner might be one of it that got from the Dream Chasers. So we'll be guiding you on how to tweak your business idea, how to tweak your submissions to our Dream Chasers competition. So this is like a biggest perk that you could have. And the winner this time around, even though it's not official, I'm gonna, give a little bit of news here. The winner could walk away with 20K, 20,000 RMB cash.
20,000 Chinese yuan in cash.
Yes. Okay. And we have a lot of prizes this time around. More than 50 teams could win. Yeah, more than 50 teams could win the competition. Okay, let me go to
the last week, which is a fun week.
Yeah, the fun, like you can see picture here, fun. Okay, so we'll be traveling across, Suzhou and Shanghai. So we're gonna visit some of the historical buildings. We're gonna visit some of the gardens. We're gonna visit some of the temples. So for people who have not visited China before, I think this is gonna be a very fun summer school, very fun week to have. To break away from all the 3 weeks hard work that you have done. You deserve a rewarding and fun week with us. And if you join our YouTube channel, there'll be a lot of videos of us where we recommended very cool fun places. Like here we have family fun in Tongli Watertown, one of the places that we will visit. Okay, so you have time, subscribe to our YouTube channel, look into what are some of the places that we have been. Yeah, that will be a very, very fun week to be. Okay, before you move back to your home country, or before you move back to your school, right?
Okay, everybody.
Yeah, I have a few more slides. Yeah. Okay. Allow me few more minutes. Is it okay, Shida?
No problem.
To help me to
No
help
problem.
further convince the students in joining us. I'm very serious when I talk about I'm expecting each participant here to join me in July. So I'm gonna give you 4 more reasons on why you should join us. Okay. So first, you're gonna engage in world-class technopreneurship. So this Technopreneurship workshop will be delivered by the Entrepreneurship and Enterprise Hub. Okay, so all the members, staff members that we have in EH are eventually, not only world-class academics, but they are eventually entrepreneurs or have industry experience before. So you are like having the best of both worlds, not only on the theoretical wise, they could also give you actual real life scenario, their experience or what they know in the academic and industry side. Yeah, I see that the baby is very excited. Yeah, baby is also very excited with with our summer school. Okay. Apart from that, like I say, in XEC, we are eventually consisting of 7 different industry schools.
Yeah.
There's school of AI, IoT, intelligent manufacturing ecosystem. All these are emerging technologies in the world. So in our workshops itself, we also have invited experts from all these 7 schools to look into your projects. So for example, if someone who's very interested in AI, we have experts in AI who could do that. So not only entrepreneurship, but also the technical part of it. So that's why we call it technopreneurship. Okay. Second, like Shida said, that this is the actual picture of our campus. It's a very nice campus with 7 horseshoe connected by a circular shape. And it's newly open. Everything here is still brand new. So you'll be having your sessions, workshops, in very comfortable spaces. High tech, everything that you could imagine will be here. So these are actual pictures of the teaching space that we have. As you can see, we are very spacious. The furnitures are brand new. You'll be very comfortable here. Okay, and also we have the gym. Yeah.
Sports field.
Sports field, swimming pool. Yeah.
And a little bit later, we're going to show you the accommodation.
Okay. A third one just now I've mentioned. So these are the 7 schools that we have in XCC. So School of Intelligent Manufacturing, School of Robotics, School of Chips, AI, Internet of Things, Intelligent Finance and Business, Cultural Technology. So whatever business ideas or whatever business that you would like to start up in the future, we would be able to support that. Okay. And last but not least, like I mentioned, gain recognition and prizes by participating in our Dream Chasers competition. Okay. And I've already confirmed that all the submissions, all the people in our workshop, their work will be shown in our metaverse. We eventually have a metaverse that replicates our actual university. So we will have a booth there for you to put in your project, to promote your projects in our metaverse. And this is the path to it. Join our coming technopreneurship. Yeah. I'll pass back to Shida.
Thank you, Joe, very much for introducing what will happen basically during the 4 weeks. And I believe the audience now you have at least a rough picture in your head what you will learn, what you will experience during the 4 weeks. So basically, in a summary, the previous 3 weeks, so exploration, and basically related to creating enterprise, creating company, and all the venture dynamics behind it. Then the last 4th week is the fun. It's a fun week. So let's talk about the city again. We told you that this summer school happens at XCC campus, and XCC campus is located in the city called Taicang. Here you got let's say 6 photos which could summarize sort of how the city looks like. We have the European. We do have Rothenburg Plaza, which is because in Taicang City there are over 500 German companies. So for the German community to live and for them to feel friendly inside the city, the government has built this Rothenburg Plaza, and it's a very nice place. Many Western restaurants in this plaza and across the river, as you can see from this photo. Across the river, by the river, many very good restaurants. And the Taichung, it has also the how to say the traditional side, the cultural side. It has Shashi Old Town, which is over 1,000 years. Uh, so it dated back to Ming Dynasty, I think. It's very old, but very really nice place to go to. Also, many many shops, many restaurants in this Shashi Old Town. And here is the city center. It's called a civil park. It's very big part in the inside the city center, in the downtown. Okay, if we put Taizong, the city, on China's map, as you can see, it's just to the northwest of Shanghai. Okay, it belongs to the city called Suzhou. It's if you can understand it as a county level city, which administratively belongs to the bigger city, to the wider city of Suzhou. So at the moment, as we told you in one of the previous slide, XJTLU, the university, has two campuses. So the other campus is called SIP campus. It's approximately where you see the black star. So it's around this corner. Then Taicang campus, it's here. Okay, the red circle. Some key figures, key information about the city. So the population, 850,000, and it's very well, as you can see on the map. Basically, it's very close to Shanghai, only 20 minutes by train or by taxi to the nearest Shanghai metro station. And it's 45 kilometers to central Suzhou. And please do not forget, university provides free of charge shuttle bus and takes our students as well as staff to commute between the two campuses, and it's free of charge. There are 3 goes and 3 returns on weekday, 1 go and 1 return at the weekend. You just need to book it in advance, and it's free. 35 kilometers to Shanghai Hongqiao Airport. So if you are international student, you come to do this course, we're gonna pick you up from the Hongqiao Airport and another very big international airport, whose name is Shanghai Pudong Airport. So we're gonna pick you up from these 2 airports. We're gonna take you from the airport to where you live, basically the student accommodation. And again, that service is free of charge for you. 2 big train stations inside Taichung. I believe this train station called Taichung Station is about 4 kilometers away from the Taichung campus. It's very convenient. You go to the station by taxi, 5 minutes. You take the train, 20 minutes. Then you arrive in central Shanghai. Very convenient. Okay, how much you're gonna spend? Here we just put some example prices. Okay, for you to live as a student inside Taicang City. As you can see on the screen. So if you go to, for example, you go to McDonald's, you go to KFC. For a typical menu, it would cost you around US dollars, $5 US. Go to buy a cinema ticket, it would cost you between 20 to 80 Chinese yuan, and that's about in US dollars 3 to 11. And if you let's say you go to Shanghai, you need to buy a train ticket that will cost you 40 Chinese yuan. That's about 5.5 US dollars. Okay, just some example prices. And this is where you're gonna live. If again you decide to live in university arranged student accommodation, we recommend you, of course, this option. But again, if you have friends, or if you have even family member who are now in China, you can also arrange your own accommodation. And here we have the pictures and we have the price. Okay. About admission and application. First of all, okay, although you're going to come to China, please remember that this summer course is delivered 100% in English. And we have to remind you that although we do not require English language test result, such as IELTS or TOEFL, you need to basically, how to say, have around IELTS 6.0 to be able to understand the 4-week course. So if your current your current English language level is below IELTS 6.0, you need to think about it, whether you can understand the course and whether you are suitable for it. Okay. In summary, we do not ask you to provide IELTS test, but we recommend you to have at least around IELTS 6.0.
But maybe the students could also improve their English, in our
During
technopreneurship camp.
During the camp, yes, exactly. And the course fee, the original course fee is 10,000 Chinese yuan, but please check this website for this summer course. We have different categories of discounts available for applicants, for different categories of applicants. So please do have a little check. Here, maybe take a screenshot or take a photo. Okay, we're gonna stay a little bit longer on this slide. Take a photo, please do it, or take a screenshot. Then you're gonna check on the website. It has very detailed information. It explains what will happen every week, and it will give you the application deadline, the discounts, deadline, payment, etc. And yes, of course, one thing about the admission is about please remember this date. 9th of June 2024, that's the application and payment deadline for applicants if you need to apply for visa to come to China. If you are in China already, the application and the payment deadline is a little bit later. It's about 1 week later, which is 16th of June. Okay. This date is for applicants who do not need to apply for visa to come to China for the summer course. How to apply? Well, again, it's very easy. You just go to the website of the Technopreneurship Summer School. You land on this website, then you look on the left hand of the website, you'll find this section. And you will definitely find Apply Now button. You just click Apply Now. Then the page will direct you to a application portal page. Then you create an account. It's like 5-second thing. Then you just submit your passport copy, fill in the basic online form. Then click please remember to click Submit button. Okay, quite a lot of applicants, they upload their passport or any other additional documents, then they forgot to click Submit. If you don't click Submit, we can't see it basically. Pre-arrival information. Okay, this slide is for international students and students from Hong Kong, Taiwan, Macau. As we told you previously, we're gonna take you, and it's free of charge, from the 2 airports in Shanghai, Hongqiao Airport and Pudong Airport, on 28th of June. We'll pick you up from the airport, and we'll take you to the student accommodation in Taicang campus. Okay, and we also will arrange a pre-departure webinar, a pre-departure info session for you, for those who have already paid for the course fee. So just before your departure flight, we'll tell you what you need to prepare and what will happen when you arrive. Okay, that's the info session, and please regularly check your email address. And finally, final reminder is that if you have already been issued an offer, but you haven't paid for the course fee yet, please do it ASAP. Okay, please do it ASAP, because if you are now outside China, you need to take into account the visa application time also. If you haven't paid for the fee, please do it ASAP by checking the email. So if you got the offer, we have already sent you the email with the university account information. You just check that email, pay the fee to the university account, and when we receive it, you could start visa application process, which could take time. It depends on which country you reside. It could take up to I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks. So please remember that, bear that in mind. Finally, in case you have questions after the webinar, please feel free to write to us. So different email address. So if you are a Chinese mainland students, please write to EEH. And if you are international applicants or applicants from Hong Kong, Taiwan, Macau, please write to Summit. And of course, please remember to follow us on WeChat accounts and the university social media platforms. Okay, let's check the chat box. If you have any questions, please leave them in the chat box. Can I have the schedule again?
Copy the link.
Right. Let's do this way. When you say the schedule, you mean the start and end date, isn't it? It's from the 1st of July to 26th of July.
Maybe.
Okay. Let me copy paste the course link onto the chat box so everybody can. It's more convenient. Is any other questions? Good. That's a good question. We need programming skills.
Yeah, boy, you do not need programming skill. Yep, you do not need programming skill to join us. So we'll be doing most likely business simulation software, business simulation games. Yep, a very basic kind of simulation.
What are the means of payments in China for international students? Right. If you are inside in China already, it's very easy, and I believe you have already a local bank card or bank account. Yeah, you just wire transfer. It's very easy. But for international students, at the time of payment, they are still outside China. When you get the offer letter, we will send the university bank account information. We attach it into the offer letter. Into that email. You just need to check. You just pay through an international bank transfer with the SWIFT code. It's also very easy. If you don't know how to do that, again, just take your bank card and your ID card, go to the bank branch, and the bank staff will help you. It's actually very easy.
Shida, or maybe he meant that how we pay in China, if you accept cash or e-wallet.
Oh, you mean buy food, etc.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you just come for the summer course, we would recommend you to take cash with you. Because normally to open a bank card, to be honest, if you just come for 4 weeks, it's not worth it, isn't it? You open a bank card for 4 weeks, then you leave China. But again, if you come to the summer course, then after the summer course, you do a degree program, which means it could be 4 years for undergraduate or 2 years for the masters. Then it's worthwhile of having a local bank account.
So even though e-payment is widely used in China, we do still accept cash.
Once I'm done with the payment, then only we can process the visa. Only we can okay. So this it's a good question, Sad. To answer your question, once you have paid for the course fee, please send the bank receipt to us, to the university, and we will check with university finance office. When university finance office confirms the receival of your payment, we will tell you that your payment has been received. You can start your visa application. But for the visa application, of course, it's not done by university. It's done by the embassy or the consulate in your home country. China's embassy or China's consulate in your city, basically. You have paid for my...
I have paid.
No reply.
I see. Local.
I'm sorry, SM908E. I have paid for my son, but no reply. Okay, in this case, please wait a little bit because international payment, it could take take up to 10 working days, 7 to 10 working days. So please give us a little bit time, give the banks a little bit time for the international wire transfer. So when University Finance receives it, they will let us know and we will let you know. Okay. Can only arrive in Eastern, still free. We need to take taxi to the. If he arrives on the 30th of June, which I believe is a Sunday, isn't it? It's a Sunday. In that case, we can help you book taxi, but the moment you get off the cab, you need to pay with cash to the taxi driver directly, because we only arrange free of charge pickup on 28th of June. If you arrive outside 28th of June, either we can help you book taxi, but you need to pay, or there are many cabs in Shanghai or Hongqiao Airport.
Yeah.
Each terminal, many cabs. You just ask any people, any person inside the airport, where can I take taxi? They're gonna tell you, and you just go to that place. Many cabs waiting for you.
Or if he's adventurous, he could also take the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is much faster. It's only a 30 minutes train ride. So if he's adventurous, yeah.
If you take
consider this option.
Yeah, if you take the train, for example, from Hongqiao to Taicang train station, which is the nearest train station close to our XCC campus, when you get off the train station, you take taxi. It's gonna take you another 5 minutes only to arrive on campus.
Taxi cost, I would say 200 to 400, depending on which airport.
Yeah, exactly. If you arrive at Pudong Airport, which is quite far away from the Shanghai city center.
Pudong. Yeah, Pudong is more expensive. I would say roughly around 400 400 RMB.
400 Chinese yuan.
400 and above. Another question on top: how much do you need to cost?
If you only come for the 4-week summer school, the moment you check into the accommodation, you're gonna pay 300 Chinese yuan deposit, 300 utility fee. Then for the 4 weeks, I would say bring 5,000 Chinese yuan with you, just in case. Because remember, if you can't arrive on 20th of June, you're gonna take taxi. That's about 400. 400 gone. Then when you arrive at the accommodation, you check in, 600 gone. Then you need to, leave some money in your pocket. So 5,000 roughly.
For the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, you might want to, explore China. Yeah, depending.
Buy food, go to restaurants, and when you go back, maybe you want to, buy some souvenirs for your friends, for your brothers, for your parents. That also takes, costs you. So 5,000, I would say, for 4 weeks would normally be enough, but you can bring more. But don't bring too much, If you bring 20,000, that's too much. And also remember, if you are international students coming to China, please do not rely on the cash exchange point at the airport. Okay, please exchange Chinese yuan cash in a local bank before you go to the airport. Do not rely on the airport exchange point. Very, very important. Because the cash at the airport, it goes very quickly. If you go there, Chinese yuan is gone, you will be in big trouble. Trust me.
And maybe not all currency accepted. Like, for example, I'm from Malaysia, they don't accept Malaysian ringgit.
Oh. So depends on the airport also. Ceremony that's included like water. Good question. The accommodation fee we listed. Sorry, let's go back to the. Here, this slide, it's only the accommodation fee. It doesn't include utility. So for utility, for 4 weeks, you would normally, in a normal consumption basis, you would consume around 300 Chinese yuan, because you need to use air conditioner.
Yeah.
And there is air conditioner.
Also hot water.
Hot water, yes. Yeah. Let's say around 300 for the 4 weeks for utility fee. Oh, that's a good question. Do you provide Do you bus sending students back to the airport?
After the end of the ceremony.
So we do provide. It's a good. Sorry,
Boy.
boy. It's a good question. We're gonna check later whether this service is available.
Yeah, because some of the students, or sorry, some of the participants might not want to go back as soon as they finish the
Exactly.
course. So yeah,
Exactly.
we're gonna review like how many people are traveling back right after the course, and then maybe we give an answer to the participants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the course finish on 26. So maybe, some students will say, okay, I'm gonna leave China 26. Some students will say maybe you're gonna spend another 3 days in Shanghai, then go back to my home country on 29th. So it could happen. So we can't. But it's a good question. We're gonna check. You only have the option for single room. I'm staying there. Yeah. Normally we recommend single room. Yes, we normally recommend single room for summer school students. But Derek, but why are you asking? Because you come with your brother, maybe, or your friend? Derek, just wondering. But normally, typically, the accommodation provider provides single room as the option for summer school students, which is which looks like this on the photos. Mm-hmm. Any other questions, maybe? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kobe, as of now, we are expecting a core of 20. So in the event that we have more students, then most likely we will need to have more tutors in to support, and then we might arrange a bigger classroom for it. But for now, we are aiming of a cohort of 20.
Of course, we are expecting 100. If everybody in this room, you are all applying. To be honest with you, I mean, we could accommodate 1,000 even.
True.
As long as you come, it's gonna be really fun. And how to arrange roommate for double? Um, if it's a single room, you will not have roommate because it's one person, one room. For the double room, it's as we mentioned, with the accommodation provider typically provides single room for the summer school students. We are paying for flights for those of us from to her countries aside China. Yes, so for the flights, it's at your expense. University won't buy flights for you, to be honest. For example, if you are from Thailand, you already applied for the course, you paid the fee, you will buy a flight from Thailand to China. Then when it finishes, you need to buy another flight ticket to go back to your home country. University won't cover your flight expenses. That means we cannot book. If you just come on your own, it would be single room. Come alone, yes, it would be single room.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kobe, just to share with you my experience. When I first came to China, WeChat doesn't allow me to, open up the payment system without a valid bank account in China. So I still need to link my you still need to open up a Chinese bank account, but I'm not so sure on whether there's any improvement on WeChat now. But yeah, it's better that you bring cash with you, because some of the places don't accept credit card. Yeah, don't accept credit card.
Although this option, Kobe, maybe you have been to China already. Although this option is possible, but we cannot guarantee you every international credit card works in every shops. So please do not rely on the bank cards. Please do prepare some cash with you. Put it in your luggage or put it in your handbag. Again, it's very important, the money. I mean, we are glad that you asked this question. For international students, when you come to China, please exchange some Chinese yuan cash with you. Please do not just take Visa or MasterCard or JCB card with you and no cash. You will be in big trouble if, for example, you go to Shanghai, a shop cannot accept your cash. Sorry, cannot accept your card, your card, yeah. Can we book a double room if we come with the buddy? Normally, as we mentioned, normally that's single room. Do we need to buy book or stationery? Well, that's
No, no, boy. You do not need to buy any book or stationery. Everything will be provided by the EH. If we needed to use any equipments, we need to use any softwares. Yeah, everything will be made available by us. Yep. So you just need to prepare your luggage, your clothes, and maybe like what Shida say, prepare some cash, hop on the plane, and I'll see you in July.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the information. I think it's about time. Let's give you a little bit, a few more minutes maybe. Do you have Wi-Fi? Definitely, we have free Wi-Fi on campus. Good.
Yeah.
We
No, Kobe is open to international students as well as local. So like I said previously, we only open it to local due to the travel restriction. So this is the first time that we open up to the international students. So yes, you'll be mingle around with local students as well.
Do we need some VPN service? Okay, have a for international. Good question. If you browse something from a university computer room, you have access to Google, to YouTube, etc. But if you use your own laptop, your own mobile phone, you need to go to, for example, Google, YouTube, or Facebook. You do need VPN.
And for those who are using WhatsApp, we can't access WhatsApp here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on off on off. Yeah. So mainly we use WeChat.
Free Wi-Fi that's provided. Um, I would say bring your own laptop. Yes, maybe you will use it.
Yes, boy. The access to Google, like what Shida say, can only be accessed through LAN cable. I mean, using our computer. Wi-Fi, no. You still need a VPN. Wi-Fi is unique.
Yes, so university has computer rooms. Those PCs, let's say desktop computers in those computer rooms. If you use those desktops, you can visit Google, you can visit YouTube, for example. But if you connect to the campus Wi-Fi, using your own device, for example, your own laptop, your own mobile phone, you need VPN to visit Google, for example, or YouTube. Do you have to bring? Yes, please do bring your own laptop because maybe you need to, use it for your leisure time. Minimum Good, because in principle, we would welcome above 18 years old. But if you are between 16 to 18, it's case by case. So please apply. We're going to check your ID, check your application document. And if it's okay, we're going to tell you. Normally, it should be okay, unless you have done something badly before in China. All VPNs really work or they are blocked. Your own experience with any stable VPNs?
Yeah, Astral.
Astro. Oh yeah, Astro. I mean, guys, we can't really recommend. It's not a session for recommended VPNs. You know, try to search on the internet. You will definitely find stable VPNs worldwide, not only from a specific country, but worldwide.
Yeah.
You used stable VPN. Basically your ID. And if you have IELTS or TOEFL result, please do upload them onto the application system also. It would help us, understand your background. But if you don't have it, that's okay. As long as you think you are good enough to take this course in English, you can apply. Okay, 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes left. School trend. No, we don't need it. We don't need any high school or middle school transcript. Your ID plus, if you have IELTS result or TOEFL result, it will help us decide whether you are suitable for the class. How can we know the daily life hours? What are they? Oh, what are they doing?
Yep. Kat, if you look into the link that is shared by Shida just now, you eventually have our program schedule inside. Yeah. So click on the link, go through a program schedule. We have listed what are the activities that we'll do each day. So basically, to sum it out, Monday or Tuesday they will be in the campus. Wednesday we're gonna go for a field trip, and then Thursday and Friday we're gonna come back for activities in our campus. Yeah. And each sessions will be already listed in our website. So it will be it's different from the traditional side. So we are much more on the hands-on activities, working on actual real projects. So it'll be very fun for your kids to be in.
To tell you the truth, I think when I was a student at university, we did have something similar to the Technopreneurship summer school, the business simulation. Basically, students will be grouped into maybe 5-6 groups, and each group consists of 5-6 students. Maybe that's an example. Now that group is a company. Basically, what we'll do is that each group, which means each company, 5-6 companies will be competing with each other, and there'll be only one winner. And that thing is done in that's why we call it
Simulation.
simulation. It's done in the software. It's very dynamic. You put, for example, your product price at 20. Another company put it at 23. So basically, the quality you're gonna sell will be lower than that one. It's a dynamic system. Every group's gonna type something in that software, and the software will calculate a market price. Basically, if you're above the market price, your quality will be lower than the others. And it's very dynamic. It's venture dynamics, basically. It's exactly what companies do today. You have a market price. If above the market price, you sell less. You sell less than the competitors. And you also need to think about other factors. For example, the labor cost, how many staff you have. If you have 10, another company have 5, then basically the running costs will be higher for your company compared to the others. Can you share PowerPoint? We can't. We don't really share PowerPoint, do we? These session is recorded, so we will put it onto the internet, and we will let you know the link, so you can. But we can't really, share the PowerPoint. but we can share the recording of the session. Do you have access to all facilities on campus as a summer school student? Yes, to gym, to library, to classrooms, everywhere, yes. Accommodation, although accommodation doesn't belong to university, we have to tell you. It's very close to the campus, 500 meters. Walking distance, 5 minutes, from classroom to where you live, your room. And but the accommodation, the rooms doesn't belong to universities, government asset. It belongs to government.
And there'll be a lot of restaurants, you know, shops in your accommodation area. So you can get everything you need.
You'll be given access cards. 以西安交通 University and affiliated Jiaotong University in Shanghai or just? No, Xi'an Jiaotong University is located in Xi'an. And the University of Liverpool, of course, is located in Liverpool in the UK. So these two universities create our university, but we are neither in Xi'an nor in UK. We are in a city called, we have two campuses, and it will be coming to XTC campus. Can we borrow a book in library? Good question. I think so. Yeah, with
we will check if you know how we could.
If you don't mind, please send your email to these two email addresses. Because I think we are already over time. So please, everybody, thank you for your questions. Thank you for your participation today. It's very good questions. Can we use this final one? Can we use sports for definitely you can use the gym. Badminton, yeah. Tennis, swimming pool,
archery, golf,
basketball, yeah, badminton. Okay, thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you very much, and I'll see you in July. Again, if you have any further questions, please email them to these two email addresses, depending on your nationality. Thank you, Derek. I'll see you, Derek.
Thank you, sir.
Very soon.
Yeah. See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.